almost said I'm hoping y'all enjoying y'all hump day, but for some of y'all, it's not a hump day. And I hear y'all understand. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to address something real quick. Okay. Pretty girl Rock, I see you. What's going on? I wanted to address a few things to Kwame Brown. And I'm hoping that, this resonates with the people that support Kwame Brown and the people that are kind of on the fence whether they support him or not. You know? Um, and I basically entitled it, Here's What People Don't Get. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to try to pay attention to the comments as much as I can, y'all. Salute, salute, salute. I see y'all in the building. So I'm guessing y'all can hear me well. I'm hoping y'all can hear me well. But so I did a video yesterday. You know what I'm saying? As you can see, I was pretty passionate. You know what I'm saying? Had a lot of energy or whatever the case be. And I decided to put the video on private. And there's a reason why I did that. I really don't want my channel to be about showcasing negative energy towards other men. You know what I'm saying? I really wanted to be about uplifting. I really wanted to be about being able to sit down and talk through situations. So I really want to be an example, just in case there's a young man or a young woman that comes across my channel or whatever. And I don't want one video to deter them from being positive. So I decided that I was going to put it on private. Now, if I need it, I got it reserved, you dig? But Kwame, I wanted to say this to you, bro, and I'm hoping that you get this message. Here's the reason why people don't want to get your message. Because I've been having conversations with people, and it's so interesting. It's now, and it's just some people, but there was a young lady in my comments when I was reading the comments. Salute to everybody in the chat. There was a young lady in my comments that was basically saying, and I do get, again, I say this again, some black women are wanting to cancel Kwame Brown. And I was like, well, what black women is that? You know what I'm saying? And the lady, she gave me a link, and there's a content creator by the name of Chrissy. And this is not to throw any shade or disrespect toward her, but I wanted to kind of let you guys know what's going on. And I wanted Kwame to know so that way he can address this accordingly. And what was being said was that he was promoting colorism because he was calling Matt Barnes Becky with the good hair, and he was also talking about DJ Envy. And he was saying that if there was a black woman talking about light-skinned women, then, black men would have something to say about it. And I wanted to address Chrissy, but I also wanted to give Kwame a heads up and say something like this, because I think she did like a 20-minute, 30-minute video talking about this light skin thing versus dark skin thing with black people or whatever. And I really wanted to showcase and say this, you know what I'm saying? I'm hoping that you guys agree. For black men, me personally, just as a black man, I don't care if you're a light-skinned man or a dark-skinned man, especially somebody say, sheesh, here we go. Listen, hear me out. I don't care if you light-skinned or dark-skinned. If you're comfortable in your own skin and you're doing the things that you need to do as a man to provide, to be a protector and a role model, I just don't see me hating on the next man because you're light-skinned or because you got a good grade of hair. And it was just interesting to me because I've never heard Kwame say anything about light-skinned women or dark-skinned women, and I only heard him address the men that were attacking him. Am I wrong? Yeah, exactly. People are so am I wrong, y'all? I only heard Kwame say things about the people that were attacking him. So I thought it was interesting that, Chrissy, and there were several people in his comments that were saying that he was promoting colorism. And I said, and they used this whole thing about Steph Curry and how people didn't take him serious because he was a light-skinned basketball player. And I was like, man, y'all reaching. But my thought process is this. I don't believe it's about promoting colorism. I don't think that's Kwame's message. I'm going to tell you what it is. I think Kwame did a great job at breaking down something very clear to everybody. He is not a scholar when it comes to public speaking. He was like, hey, I shut up and I dribbled. That was my thing. That's what I did. That's what I was good at. And that's what happened. And I think that when people are trying to change your narrative, like if there are, and of course there are black men and black women that have a disdain for black men and black women. And no matter what your message is, they're going to try to find an issue with it. And I believe that's what's happening with Kwame Brown, that though he's never said anything against black women, never said anything about light-skinned or dark-skinned black women, this woman sat down and found a way to make what he was saying relevant to her narrative. And the narrative is that when black men speak, okay, in retrospect, they're trying to downgrade black women. In retrospect, they don't want to build with black women. They don't want to respect black women. And my whole thing about it is, it's like this. I don't care if you black, white, Chinese, Hispanic, Oriental. I don't care, right? If you have something credible and relevant to say, then speak your mind. Just don't speak it with hate. Just don't try to change the narrative or add extra words. Read what's on the paper. And I don't believe that Kwame Brown's message is about hatred. You know, I've been very clear with what I thought his message is about. I've been very clear in regards to my support and why I feel like people should support him. But to say that the man is promoting colorism and then to try to change the narrative and to get other people to rally behind. Now, here's the thing. A content creator is a content creator. I have no problems. You do what you want to do. But when the lady sent me the link to go check it out, and I'm checking out the video, whatever, she was very articulate, so salute to her. The issue is, I was reading in the comments of how Kwame was a fraud and how, you know, black men this and black men that, and how they needed to cancel Kevin Samuels because Kevin Samuels is allegedly gay, how they canceled Derek Jackson because Derek Jackson cheated on his wife, how, you know, Tommy Sotomayor is X1. Like, it was this list of men and everything that they thought was wrong with the men. And my thought process, and this goes out to everybody right now, are there any black men? Matter of fact, the reason why it sparked my interest was because she said that I no longer take advice from black men. As a black woman, I no longer listen to black men. And matter of fact, if you ride it in your car, I don't take advice from you. If you can't prove you're in a successful relationship, I don't take advice from you. If you don't show your credit score, I don't. Like, it was a list of things she was running down. And I was like, well, who do you listen to? And she said, I listen to Chrissy. I listen to, I think it was called Black Woman's Fear, she said, Nyla Sales, and Cynthia G. And I was saying, okay, well, let me check out this Chrissy person. And when I went to her page, the narrative that was being spent was that Kwame Brown was promoting colorism because he was joking on Matt Barnes, calling him Becky with the good hair. I've never been around a bunch of men, to be honest with you, alpha, beta, whatever it is that you want to ordain it to, where men just sat around and joked on people because they were a light of complexion. Now, if we're in the locker room and we talking shit to each other, like we're saying, you know, I'm going to joke on your characteristics. If you're a fat person and I'm a well-built person, I'm going to call you a fatso. You know what I'm saying? If you're lighter than me, I'm probably going to say, oh, you light-skinned, blah, blah. But that's all a part of the jokes and games or whatever. I think that we're reaching, and that's the purpose of this message. I think that we're reaching and promoting a narrative that does not exist. And the issue with that is, if we can't find good in what Kwame is doing, saying I'm a millionaire and I just want to help some people. If we can't find good in that, then we got some problems ahead of us. We got some problems ahead of us. If we can't find a way to get along and build with one another without bashing one another, or taking the message and saying, yeah, I heard what you said, but this is what I'm gonna tell everybody else you said. I heard what you said. I heard the words that you used, but this is what I'm gonna run over there and tell everybody else you said. And that's the problem. To me, that's disingenuous. And again, no disrespect to her. I thought she spoke very well. Another issue that I have with people having a problem with people and what they say is when they hide their face and they do it. Don't hide behind anything. If you're going to be genuine and you're going to give your narrative or your rhetoric on what someone has to say, don't hide your face. Show your face. Show the sincerity of what you're talking about. My issue is that a lot of people feel like, well, if Kwame Brown talks about men, it's all good. But if he says something about women, if it's not to uplift women, the problem is nobody wants the truth. The people don't want the truth. They don't want you to talk about true things. Now, whether it's the black community, black men, black women, men, women, whatever, they don't want you to say anything that's going to hit home for them. And if you do say something, now we're going to this whole cancel culture type situation. That's just real. And I'm gonna be honest with you guys, and you let me know what you think. I'm gonna check the comments when I stop. I'm going to get me some food. I'm hungry. When you have a message, people look for the negativity. They look for the negativity, and one of the major issues is that your message has to be perfect. Your message has to be refined. It has to be professional. If I speak to black women, it has to be pure uplift. Because if I say anything other than you are the greatest, then it's going to be an issue. And my thought process is, when do we get genuine about actually hearing real messages? If Kwame Brown his message is raw. It ain't for an SAT. It's not a thesis statement. It's raw. It's unrefined. It's straight out the mud. And then I think that's why people resonate with it so much. But not one point in time did I ever see him try to sway black men against black women or black women against black men. And I can get behind a balanced, raw message. I can. I don't have to look at it and say, you said however, but you didn't put the comma there. No, Kwame. No. And that's why I think that people want your message to be perfect, because if it's not perfect, then they're going to nitpick at it. They're going to find something. And even if it is good, if the message is about them, they're going to dismantle the message with rhetoric and distraction. And that's what I believe that Chrissy did. I believe that she threw this whole colorism narrative on it. And I'm like, dude, if you're talking, if I'm a dark-skinned guy, which I am, okay, sexual chocolate, and I'm joking with my homeboy, or I'm joking with, you know what I'm saying, I'm joking, period, and the guy is light-skinned, I'm going to use his light skin against him, just like it's X, Y, and Z. Okay, cool. Your fingernails is crooked. Okay? I mean, you got black toenails. I saw them in the gym. Nasty. You know what I'm saying? People are going to use the characteristics that you have presented in front of them, or that they know about, against you. And I didn't believe that Kwame was talking about DJ Envy or Matt Barnes in a racial epithet, or like, yeah, I hate all light-skinned people. And I was just surprised to see this young lady. I don't know if she's a young lady or not. Let's just say this woman use that narrative. You know, I am familiar with the Cynthia G's. I'm familiar with the Nyla Sales, the Black Woman Manosphere, Woman Sphere. I'm familiar with all that, and I get it, man. There is a big issue between men and women, especially black men and women, where a lot of people are saying things to cause disruption, and people are fed up. People are fed up. You know, people are unhappy how black men have been performing, how black men have been dealing with one another. This whole beef between Thomas Sotomayor and Kwame Brown. I mean, to me, for men, it is embarrassing. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you're looking at this, because you're saying, why is grown men over the age of 35 beefing over text messages and phone calls? So if I'm the Nyla Sales and the Cynthia G's and the Christies, I can use that and say, this is why black men are not providers, leaders, and protectors. They can't even handle simple problems. And that's food for the fire. That's food for the flame. That's definitely, you can use that. You definitely can use that. But I really want to ask a question to you guys, man. At what point in time do we start really building? And it's like nobody is answering that question. Nobody wants to be humble enough to say, you know what, my bad, you know what I'm saying? I haven't been at my best. However, comma. Gotta say that comma, right? I don't believe that Kwame is a detriment to men, black men, men in general. I believe that, you know, he had an issue at once upon a time. He decided to address it. His message resonated with people, and you know what I'm saying, why he has everybody's attention. He is now doing a great job at promoting whatever it is that he's trying to do. Hey, kudos to you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Kudos to you, because you don't have to do that. And I feel like, what point do we start getting behind people and promoting them? What needs to happen for us to actually promote them? You know, and this is not to bash anybody or attack anybody, and hopefully, you know what I'm saying, y'all listening to the message and not just the messenger. Listen to the message. You know, when do we start working with each other? When do black men sit across from black women at the table and say, yo, hey, we've done some fucked up shit to each other. We've said some real crazy stuff to one another. You know what I'm saying? My bad for that. My bad for that. You know, and let's not even bring the child aspect. That's a whole different other conversation. Let's just talk about woman to man and man to woman. You know, I'm really hoping that we get to a stage in life, in our generation, not even just for the next. I'm greedy. I want it to be for our generation. I ain't even trying to, as great if we can fix it for the next generation. I'm talking about for my generation. You know what I'm saying? To listen to positive people talk about men and women and building and not bashing. It's like people are getting, like now it's to a point where people are getting more excited about bashing men and women than building them. Like they've become very strategic on saying, regardless of how much education you got, how good your credit score is, no matter how many great relationships you've been in, whatever you travel, you're an entrepreneur, whatever it is, you still find a way to condemn whoever's talking. Whether man or woman, you still find a way to find their message irrelevant. And I think that's what's bad about certain things, y'all, is that if I come on here and say, I want to help children. I want to. Let me take Kwame. Hey, Kwame, let me borrow your children's story with the shoes. I want to do the same thing Kwame wants to do. Instead of just getting full support, we now have to run with a narrative of something negative. Instead of just supporting the person that's talking. Now, granted, should we vet the person that's talking? Yeah, we should vet them. But some people vet a person. You know what's so funny? Some people vet people, but they never vet themselves the same way. Salute to everybody in the chat room. Of course, y'all see I'm driving on this highway, so I ain't gonna be reading no chat. But this might be the last. This might be the last supper drive. The upper room drive, for real. But we're always harder on other people than we're harder on ourselves. Like, I'm gonna look at Kwame and I'm gonna look at how he pronounces words and his mannerisms, and you know, he's cursing and I'm not helping him. I'm not supporting him. But some of you all curse more than he do. Some of you all are not as articulate as anybody you know. You know, and I don't understand why we're so judgmental. That's what I don't get. I don't understand why we're so judgmental when a person has a message instead of just hearing the message. A woman said in the comments, I'm not going to support no man that don't have a haircut. Kwame Brown needs to have a fresh haircut to go on live. Kwame, get your shit cut, Kwame. Take the seasoning and get a cut. I mean, it's just anything, man. We find anything to not want to support one another. And that's, I don't know. I get it, man. Some people hide on social media and they say, you know what? Hey, I'm just here for everything's entertainment. Everything's entertainment. How we bash black women, entertainment. How we bash black men, entertainment. How we let the world know that black men ain't living up to par, it's entertainment. How we let the world know that black women are not this and they not that, and they wear too much this and they're that. Everything has been ordained to entertainment. Instead of promoting some type of realism. I wonder if the policy that everyone has to identify themselves with an actual photo of who they are and their full name. I wonder how much of this, all of this so-called entertainment and animosity and hatred and disdain for one another, I wonder how many people would not be on social media anymore, or how it would slow down. What do y'all think? Do y'all think it would slow down, or y'all think nothing would change? Because there's a lot of people hiding their face and they be throwing out the most hatred, the most disdain, and they just keep the negativity going. They keep the negativity going to no unveil. Kwame Brown has to be a scholar if he wants to deliver a message. Bro, I think his message is clear. What y'all think? Message was clear to me. It was clear to me. You know, it was clear to me. And despite all of the people that are talking about him, trying to act like, well, let me find something wrong with him. Somebody said negativity sells. I totally agree with you. But you know what also sells? Hatred. Hatred. I just don't see, man, you meeting the average black person and they're saying that, you know, just because you're a black man, you're automatically assumed to be a bad father, a bad mate, bad credit, bad attitude, a drug dealer, materialistic, unable to communicate, an employee, if an employee and not an entrepreneur. Like, you're automatically assumed to be the worst listening to some of these people, listening to some of this rhetoric. Automatically. And it's so crazy because I would think that there would be a bigger push to support Kwame versus listening to women and men bash each other. Like, that to me should dwindle off. But I'm reading in the comments, and when I tell you hundreds of, I didn't read all the comments, Jesus Christ. But I read enough to get the understanding that, bruh, this is a serious situation, which also leads me to this right here. Why ain't nobody talking about building each other? Why ain't we building, like, why aren't we talking about togetherness? Like, all of these content creators, all of the beef sector and the black sector and all of this other crap, why aren't we talking about what is the first 2 steps? What is the number 1 step we need to take to build each other? A lot of savages. Everybody promoting it, they savages. Understanding, that's a great answer. Understanding. You know what I would say though, the number 1 step is humbleness. Being humble. bro, you can't be right all the time. I don't care if you're a man or you're a woman. Like, you cannot be right all the time. You know what I'm saying? Or it's not even about being right. You don't need to express how right you are all the time. Because anybody would take that as like, oh, you're. It's almost like that person that used to raise their hand in school all the time. You know the person. The people on this thing right here, this live, probably the people. Oh, I got the answer. I got the answer. Like, throw a rotten apple at your ass. Shut the hell up. Always gotta have the right answer. Always needs to be the one to answer the question. Sometimes it's okay to let other people get the shine. It's okay to let somebody else get a turn. And I think that's the problem. We don't want, as men and women, we don't want somebody else to get the turn. Everybody needs to be right because that's the way society promotes it. If you ain't on top, you ain't shit. And I don't think that's true. I don't think everybody can drive the Lamborghinis and Bugattis. Somebody got to drive the Honda Civic. Somebody got to drive the Honda Civic. But the Honda Civic, man, is probably going to get you further than a Bugatti in regards to maintenance-wise. You know what I'm saying? So it's like no one promotes that being average is okay. Being mothers is okay. Being fathers is okay. Being confidants and communicating is okay. That is not the conversation. And then when you get somebody that's raw, like right now, if for the next, matter of fact, I'm gonna showcase something real quick. Got a lot of traffic. I'm dealing with a lot. Y'all can't see it. I'm under duress. But if for the next 10 seconds, I'm gonna do something, right? I'm gonna show y'all how people hit the like button. Y'all ready? Okay. Because if y'all see this clip, y'all know I was doing this on purpose. And y'all motherfuckers don't do shit. Let me tell y'all, sorry motherfuckers. What you need to do is take your ass home and be a fucking father. And y'all sorry ass black women with all that fucking weave, that's the message that people want to hear. The savage message. That's what gets through. That's what resonates with people. Oh my God, yeah, like, share, subscribe. But if you simply come out and say, when are we going to start working together? When are we going to get the message? When are we going to take the time to say, man, I ain't really on all of that drama. Some people talk about living their best life. And I always say, are you living your best life under the worst conditions? I don't know why it's so hard for black men to promote black women. I don't know why it's so hard for black women to promote black men. And I don't know why the conversation about us being able to talk is not important. I don't know. Like, I listen to the people that, you know what I'm saying, from time to time I get an opportunity to listen to some of the people who have a different perspective. Like, I listen to people that say, this is the problem that I have with black women. You know, I want to hear their perspective and their concern. So when I come back to my channel and I create content, I want to be able to address some of those things because I think it's important. I listen to the women that says these are the things that I feel, or we feel, that black men are failing. So I take those two concepts, those two narratives, and I try to produce something that is balanced on my channel so people can understand there is somebody out there that it will be considered and showcase a channel for a common denominator. But you know what people do when you try to be positive and bring people together? They look for the bad in the message. And if they can't find the bad in the message, I'm about to miss my turn. They make it up. They make it up. If I can't find the bad in the message, I'm gonna make it up. And it's sad, because what happens is, just like Kwame Brown, and that's why I hope that he listens, when people don't support your message and you feel like it's positive, it takes the wind out of your sails. It's like, well, fuck it, I'll just go back over here and I won't even help nobody. You see what I'm saying? I'm a millionaire and I wanna provide kids with shoes. But since everybody hating on me, since I gotta be super articulate, I have to be a scholar when I speak. I have to cut my dreads off and have a clean cut look. You know what? I'm gonna go back over here and do me. So the people that want to help, the people that want to have a conversation and say, let's support one another, we condemn those people. We condemn those people. We hate those people. We criticize those people. We make it harder for them to stay positive. Just being real. Salute to everybody in the chat. I appreciate y'all. Somebody say he's a millionaire. Why is he asking for donations? I've never once heard Kwame ask for donations. Again, I could be wrong. Y'all let me know in the chat. I never heard this man ask for donations. I heard him state, this is what I'm doing, and there's a bigger plan in place, and people are giving him money. That's not your money. It's not coming out of your check. That ain't your baby snacks. That ain't your stimulus check. But people are so concerned about somebody supporting somebody with a message. What are you doing building? Let me go back to the thing I was saying before when you start cursing and becoming a savage. Y'all motherfuckers giving y'all hard-earned money. Y'all some stupid ass motherfuckers. That's what's wrong with y'all broke asses. Always trying to give some money away. Go spend the money on your fucking kids. Go home and be a mama and a daddy. Like, share. Bruh. Hey, if y'all don't agree, let me know in the chat. I'll read the shit when I can. I'm about to stop in a minute. Just saying, you can't be positive. And if you are positive, you better have something that is replenishing your energy. You better have somebody or something that is a part of your support system that reminds you of who you are. Because I'm telling you right now, between the trolls and between other people making millions of videos about you, saying that you're not as genuine as you say you are. I know something on you. I know something about you. You can be you could have been a crackhead, an alcoholic, could have been homeless. How dare you come out and talk about you want to help people? Who you think you is? Huh? Who you think? I'm gonna remind you of everything bad that was happening in your life a week ago. No. Don't come over here and try to be positive. Don't try to, no. Don't try to put black men and women together. Don't do that. Nope. Don't do it. Don't do it. Because if you do, we're gonna remind you trying to see if I missed my turn messing with y'all. We're going to remind you of your past. That's the problem that we have. We have to remind people, you used to be a crackhead, you used to be an alcoholic, you used to be homeless. How dare you come and try to present somebody with positivity? Y'all ever see people, when they attack people, the first thing they do is bring up somebody's past? Like, people can't overcome anything. Like, people can't get over anything, get through anything. It's like, bro, if you perfect, cool, kudos to you, great for you. But it's like everybody ain't live a perfect life. Everybody wasn't spoon-fed. Everybody didn't have parents. Forget having a single parent. Some people ain't have no parents, nobody there for them. And you knock them for being positive. You knock them for wanting to help people. Bro, that's crazy. That's crazy. No wonder people are helping Kwame. No wonder people are cheering for him. Bro, I'm a guy that I grew up in foster homes. I grew up in juvenile detention centers and group homes. And, you know, I don't know why it is going like that. Okay. And so my thought process is, bro, I remember not having a mom and a dad around and having to fend for myself, you know what I'm saying, whether it's gang violence or some other type of crazy shit. So my thought process is, man, stop knocking people and start trying to build people. It's like we hate anybody that's trying to do something positive. Salute to everybody in the chat. You know, and to be honest with y'all, man, let me do something. I appreciate that. Thank you for sharing. And it's Kwame. You know, Kwame. This is why I like the guy. This is why I like the guy as a military retired veteran. This is why I like him. You know how you see I don't know if you guys know anybody in the military or whatever case may be, but here's my thing, right? Low key, what's up, low key, man? I got a chance to see your little your live the other day, man. You're doing good things over there, bro. I'm proud of you. But I don't know if you guys are familiar when you first come into the military, you know, it's drill sergeant's job to kind of strip you from all of that civilian being lazy or being. How you doing? Here you go, man.
Thank you.
God bless, man. God bless.
I'm going to have to take a chance. I love you, brother.
I love you too, man. Well, when you come into the military, it's their job to strip you from any type of like laziness. You know what I'm saying? And really challenge you and promote you. You understand what I'm saying? In reference to becoming a soldier, so you can understand how to follow directions. Because when you're let's just say in a wartime situation, you don't have time for nobody to question what orders you're giving them. And this is why I say I like Kwame, because Kwame reminds me of those soldiers who used to come into the military with that raw talent. And it takes somebody that's a little bit older, a little bit more mature to say, bro, we're going to help you. I really believe I missed my turn. We're going to help nurture your talent. We're going to help you focus that energy on something. And right now, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. You think about all the other millionaires out there. How many other millionaires are talking about they really want to help and support kids? How many other, you know what I'm saying, millionaires? Don Philly, I see you. So my thing about it is, if we have somebody that's saying, I want to help, I want to do great things, why not support them? Why give them pushback? And it's not just Kwame, it's a lot of people out there every day in our communities that's actually trying to be. Let me check my GPS. Y'all done made me miss the Jamaican restaurant, messing with y'all, talking positive. Hold on, let me check my GPS. But like I said, there's a lot of people that in our communities that are activists and doing great things, men and women, that are speaking up for our communities, that are helping our children on a daily basis. Hold on just a minute. All right, we good, we back. But there are a lot of people in our communities that never get the standing ovations, never get a great job. We proud of you, you know? So I don't know, man. I just feel like, you know what I'm saying, good people should be supported. I think if you got a message, you're on a mission, you know what I'm saying, then support them. You know what I'm saying? Stop trying to knock them every chance you get. And a lot of times that's what happens. People try to knock you every chance you get. And to me, it's kind of scary, because it doesn't encourage people to be positive. It's almost like victimizing the victim. Like when people try to come out with their story and their narrative, it's always like, well, you ain't no real victim. Why you wait so long? And it's like, that doesn't encourage people to come out and tell their story. It doesn't encourage them to say, well, let me tell you what happened to me. You know, everybody don't want the limelight. Some people just want to get that shit off their chest. Some people just want to tell their testimony. Hey, I've been through some shit, but I'm here now. But I'm telling you, man, you got some jackasses out there, and I don't know if it's a trolling type situation or what. But the fact of the matter is, it's like you tell your story, and it's their job to belittle you. It's their job to correct the narrative in regards to saying, oh, you really wasn't no victim. You deserved that. You brought that on yourself. I have no idea. Let me try to go across the street. Man, it's hard out here in these streets, bro. Jesus Christ. Yes, misery is real. You're exactly right, man. I'm hoping that you guys, man, you guys are having a productive day, a positive day. Somebody told me if it's a real message, you don't have to tell people to hit the like button. And that resonated with me. So I appreciate somebody dropping that down. It was in one of my videos or whatever case may be. I appreciate that. You're right. If it is a real message and you don't have to tell people to hit the like button, you don't have to tell people to subscribe, you don't have to do none of that. Because good people help good people. You know what I'm saying? I was doing a video. Man, I'm lost out here in these streets, bro. I'm lost. And now it wants to talk. Give me 1 second, hold on, because I don't know why it's not on. Let me see if I can split screen. Okay, say I'm 6 minutes away. So let me see. Let me see. Try to give me some.
Turn right onto South Gessner Road.
Okay. Okay.
Continue on South Gessner Road for half a mile.
All right. Oh. I'm gonna get some jerk chicken, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Jerk chicken. But yeah, man, if you got a message, man, Kwame, I you know, just like Kwame, you know, don't feel like you gotta be don't feel like you gotta be a millionaire to have $1 million message. You know, shit, you can have no money in the bank and have $1 million message. I think a lot
in a quarter mile, turn left onto Creekbend Drive.
Oh Lord, it's a big pothole. Stop getting discouraged at every turn. You know what's so funny? People get a kick out of discouraging you. How many people believe that? People,
take the next left onto Creekbend Drive.
People get a kick out of discouraging you, finding a way to take the wind out of your sails, to take the energy out of your push. They get a kick out of it. It's like people sit around and say, you know what, you smiling? Oh, you smiling? You happy about life? You know your worth? Oh, okay. We got something for you. We about to turn up. Litty lit. Da-da-da. Shit. For real. Oh, you in a good relationship. Okay, no problem. Watch. Okay, all right. Okay, no problem. Oh, your kids, they going to college. Okay. Okay. Oh, you just got a promotion. we about to take you down, player, because you doing way too much. You doing way too much. What you mean black people, men and women should work? Oh, hell no. We cannot, no. We cannot have that message. We about to take your channel out. We are not about to share and like your shit, because you about to cause a goddamn people-demic. A people-demic. You about to have black people working together? No. Fuck you mean know your worth? What you mean know your... See, that's the problem with black men like you. You always talking about know your worth. What's your credit score? Motherfuckers,
in half a mile, turn right onto Brains Forest Drive.
Turn which way? Shit. Turn which way? Say it again. I was talking. You so rude. You so rude. See, that's your problem, GPS. That's your problem. You always talking while somebody else talking. Disrespect. It's the disrespect for me. Nah, man, y'all stop letting people discourage y'all for messages, bro. Y'all stop. You know what I'm saying? And I know it's easier said than done for people to say, hey, know your worth. And it's a slow build. Everybody doesn't have the courage to know their worth. Everybody was not raised around people who encourage them.
Take the next right onto Brains Forest Drive.
Y'all see how disrespectful she is? She could say, excuse me, Mario, but the left is coming up. The next right is coming up. Very disrespectful. I'm gonna have to get a new GPS. Okay, because I know my worth. Okay. Very disrespectful. Very disrespectful. Y'all don't get no GPS like this. Okay?
Continue on Brains Forest Drive for half a mile.
No excuse me? No excuse me at all. This is what we do. This is what we do in front of my new friends. This is what we do. Just disrespectful. I'll tell you that right now. I tell you that right now. I tell you, this gonna be your last day. This gonna be your last day. Yep, this is gonna be your last day. I'm about to fire you. You don't disrespect me in front of my new friends, because they're gonna go do a clip about... Low Key is about to go do a clip on my GPS disrespecting me. They're very disrespectful. Very, very. feel very, very emasculated. Well, we be using, you know what words I hate now? Toxic, narcissist, masculinity. I hate to hear all of these words. All of them suck. We use that shit in everything, boy. Somebody say, oh, you don't like Wendy's, and you don't like Waffle House. Oh, you toxic. You're a narcissist. Boy, we call everybody narcissists. My third grade teacher gave us spelling bees every damn Thursday. She was a narcissist. I'm just saying, she was a narcissist. Crazy, bro.
In 1,000 feet, turn right onto West Belfort Avenue.
You know what? The GPS is a narcissist. She's a narcissist. Very toxic. Did you say turn left or right? Oh, damn it. Damn it. Oh, that could be my, oh my God. Oh my God.
Take the second right onto West Belfort Avenue, then turn right.
Okay, so the second right, then turn right, or you want me to turn now, and then when I get to the second right turn, see, I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I need a little midget on the damn hood pointing. Turn left. Oh,
In 600 feet, make a U-turn.
you see this? This is some bullshit right here. This is some. Hold on, y'all. We go. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Okay. All right. Now which way? Now which way?
In 800 feet, turn right.
800 feet. Okay. Well, how long is 800 feet?
Turn right, then your destination will be on the right.
I made it, y'all. Jesus, thank you, God. Hallelujah. 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 I don't see it. Oh, I see it. I see it. Hallelujah. I made it, y'all. So I'm at this little spot called Cool Runnings. You know what I'm saying? If y'all ever near the building, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if I can flip this around, you know? Yeah, I can. So that way y'all can see this little Jamaican spot. You know what I'm saying? About to go up in here and get my Jamaican on. You know, I'm about to go in here and fake my accent. See if I get a discount.
Your destination is on the left.
See? And you know what's embarrassing? When people know you from out of town or you don't really know where you're going. When they say your destination, you have arrived. You don't want everybody to know you ain't know where you was going. You know what I'm saying? So I normally cut it off about a block away, but I didn't do it this time because I really didn't know what the hell I was going. That's just real shit. Okay. People say we stand with Kwame. Definitely, we stand with Kwame. I think Kwame is a cool dude, man. I think he's a cool dude. I invited him on the Tough Love podcast to come pull up. You know what I'm saying? I think he's a cool dude. I think there's a lot of people hating on Kwame because they don't know how to stand on his back, stand on his shoulders. You know what I'm saying? I think the message is pretty clear. You know, he wants to help people. He wants to support the communities that he don't live in. So I think it's dope. I think that's cool. You know? But other than Kwame, you know what I'm saying, I just wanted to tell you guys, man, at some point in time, we need to stop going at one another and start talking to one another. You know, stop talking about one another and start talking with one another. You know, and I know maybe I'm just super optimistic. Maybe I'm just, you know what I'm saying, delusional. But I really want us to grow. I really want to see people build. I want to see people win. You know what I'm saying? I know people are in the thing. They might say, you know, oh, that boy came out there clean. Good job, bro. Proud of you. You know what I'm saying? This is a black man giving another black man props. You know what I'm saying? Very clean brother, gentleman, just walked out the Jamaican restaurant. I would not eat jerk chicken in a white shirt. Because I get the flick in the bone. Like I get the, like for some reason, you know, and I put the flick on. The flick just, I got beard juice. I got shit all in my beard. You know, lady like, oh, you got a little something. I got a lot of something. The whole wing fell out. Just the whole chicken wing fell out the damn beard. Just like for real. I went to go hug my baby. She said, "Daddy, no, you smell like jerk chicken." Okay, now I'm your daddy now. Don't disrespect me in front of my new friends. Don't do that. You know what I'm saying? But man, get excited about life. You know what I'm saying? Get excited about life, man. Get excited about loving the people that support you. And here's, you know what? I want to tell you guys something, man. I appreciate everybody in the chat room. Stop putting yourself around people that want to suck your energy, that want to drain you of your energy, drain you of your positivity. Like every time, like you're so good. Those people with big hearts, you might understand this. You're so good at rescuing people from their problems and listening to their problems and giving them your monetary value, saying, you need help, you need support. Here you go. Here you go. What bill you need to pay this week? What you need to buy for your children this week? Oh, you and your man got into it. Okay, let's talk about it. Like you're always there providing time, energy, and space for somebody else. And at the end of the day, you're depleted. You have nothing left for yourself. You have nothing left to say, man, damn, I really want to open up that business and do the research, but whew, I'm just so tired. I'm just mentally drained. You know, I really want to go to the gym today, man, but I had to, you know, pick up somebody else's kids from the daycare. Oh my God, I'm so drained. You know, you're draining yourself trying to build everybody else. Make sure the people that you have around you is giving and getting, is providing and not just taking, is assets and not just liabilities. And that's why I can appreciate Kwame saying, bro, when you see me, I'm by myself. I'm really not by myself. I'm strapped up. I'm strapped up, but the fact of the matter is I don't value the company of everybody to validate who I am. I can appreciate a grown man saying that. Because there's some people who validate how many views they get on social media, how many subscribers they got to say if they're a real man or not. But in real life, they will never, ever, ever talk to another man how they talk to them behind a screen like this. I think it's time for us as black people to build something that's quantitative. I think that it is time for us to sit down and have a tough conversation, us to support one another, us to love one another, us to not only show our children this is what we can do when we work together, but to show each other. Do men need to be men? Yes! Hell yes! Do women need to be women? Yes! The roles have gotten so blurred that women feel like, hey, if you ain't gonna do it, I'ma do it, bro. If you ain't gonna do it, I'ma do it. And kudos to the women that have picked up the mantle and ran with it. But there's been a lot of good men that have not gotten their just due. So let me give you y'all just due. Thank you for being who you are. Thank you for being magnificent. Thank you for being strong. Thank you for being providers and protectors and role models. And for those women, thank you that appreciate the men that you have in your life that are doing just that. Because see, social media will have you believing there are no good black men. There are no good black women. Our children are out of control. They're uneducated. They're unruly. But we know better. Some people, unfortunately, will be left behind. You are exactly right. That was a part of my message yesterday. You're not going to be able to build with everybody. You know what I'm saying? I see you. I see you. Big up. You're not going to be able to build with everybody. Some of you guys got dreams, and you're telling people about your dreams. All they can see is nightmares. Their reality is fear. So when you tell them about your dream, no, you can't do it. Nope, you can't do it. What do you mean open up a business? No, black people don't own nothing. Black people don't own shit. These white people ain't gonna let you own a motherfucking... That's the mentality. What somebody else ain't gonna let you do. That's the mentality. That's what we teach our children. That's the conversation we have in front of our children. It's all about somebody else letting you do something versus you working for it. And then as you say, the white man ain't gonna let me do it, right? You teach your children how to fear the white man. Now this ain't on no goddamn Uncle Tom, you know, this how people do you. This how, let me be quiet. Let me be quiet. Y'all must got me confused in a motherfucker. Y'all think I'm gonna be quiet. Here's my thought process. Stop putting your thought process in a bubble. Stop promoting fear in front of your children that showcases you can't be what you want to be because somebody else won't let you. That's why I said I need to have a one-on-one with Kwame, a one-on-one with other men, a one-on-one with other women, where we can talk about these subjects, these subjects out loud, because I think that these are important topics. These are important topics. And if you believe that they are important topics, let other people know, hey, we're having this conversation over here. It's not about beating people down and cursing people out and dragging people and doxing and disrespecting. We need everybody. All hands on deck. We need intelligent people. We need witty people. We need sophisticated, professional people. We need people who understand and know their worth. You don't need 100 people to validate your message, because the first person that need to validate it is you. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm about to go eat, okay? I appreciate everybody tuning in. I'll try to go back through the chats and answer you guys or whatever. If you need to reach out to me, my email is Mario J. That's MARIO JGAYE, the number 1 at gmail.com. If you want to reach out to me, you want to join a panel, you want to, you want to collaborate on something, let me know, whatever case may be. But stop giving your time to people who are wasting your time, who are promoting division, who are hating you because of the color of your skin or because of your gender. To me, that is a major distraction. And we give too much energy, time, and money to major distractions. You are definitely right. It's time. Definitely not for just about one gender. Definitely. We got to build each other. You can't strengthen one side of your body and don't strengthen the other. So if the males are over here and the females are over here, you need both arms to help do what we need to do. We need to move the ball forward. We need to push the thought process forward. It is time. Do it for us. Do it for us. And this is not a black versus everybody. Oh, this is people who know their worth versus people who do not. Ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know who this is, I am Mario J. This is Tough Love. I'm going to eat some jerk chicken. Until next time, a daughter. Peace.